Hey, what's up, guys? Brian Avion here. Really want to touch up on this topic and share it with you because I know a lot of my friends have been dealing with it as well as family, and not only that, but a lot of people that I meet are like, man, I don't know where I need to be. I don't know what I need to do in my life. And I've been struggling with this myself for the past month now. And I'd say within the past year, I've opened up a business and then changed my mind and said, okay, cool, I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like my passion's not in it. Even though I spent thousands of dollars opening up the storefront and then gaining the customers and then doing the marketing and advertising, whatever it took. And then about 2 or 3 months in, I finally said, like, wow, this is not for me. I don't know why. And for a long time after that, I'd say for a period of 2 to 3 months after I switched my mindset and said I didn't want to do it, I felt like a complete failure. For the 2 to 3 months after that, I felt like, man, I can't believe this is happening. I spent all this time, I spent all this money, I spent all of these relationships really building up a business that I thought I wanted, but in reality, I didn't. And that hit me hard, because that's difficult. It's difficult to put all your blood, sweat, and tears into something and then realize that I don't want to do this. And my pinnacle moment was when I was driving gorgeous car. I was driving a Toyota Supra, about 500-600 horsepower, and I just testing it out on the highway, making sure, doing my troubleshooting and listening for any kind of noises. And then I just started realizing, like, wow, this is so cool. I'm doing it. I'm finally here. And then I realized, like, man, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I feel like there's something greater that I'm supposed to be doing. This is fun and all, and I love working on cars, but if I were to do this for the next 3 to 5 years, would I still love what I'm doing? And the answer was no. I saw myself 3 to 5 years from now, and I said, if I'm still doing this, especially when the money doesn't come in, is my passion still going to be there to continue on? And that answer was no. You see, once I got out of that 2 to 3 month stage of depression and realizing that, I have to switch up my mindset and have to get past what I see as failure and move forward. And that's the hardest part. I know a lot of people are in that position now. They may have tried something, they may have not, and they're just really looking for a direction. So I'm going to tell you what really helped me. So I believe it was Danny Johnson. She said, you can crawl, you can walk, you can run, whatever pace you want to be at, but what you cannot do is stand still. And that is absolutely true. So no matter what, you need to be moving forward in a certain kind of pace. You can crawl. It can be very difficult in what kind of pace you're moving, but the fact is, or the point is, that you're moving forward. That's what really matters. And my suggestion is take as many calculated risks as possible. I'm not saying, pull out a loan and go start a business or, risk everything that you have. No, I'm not saying be foolish. I'm saying be wise, but at the same time move forward. And that can be very difficult for some people to realize because, I have some family members and they're saying, oh man, I really want to do this. And, I speak with them like, oh, well, okay, then do it. I'm like, well, I don't know. Then all the excuses start flowing in, and then all these, all these mind blockers just keep saying like, oh, okay, I know you want to do it, but you can't because this reason, that reason, that reason. And I just tell them, okay, shut up. First of all, just shut up, close your eyes, and imagine yourself. Can you imagine yourself 3 to 5 years from now in that dream? Can you imagine yourself in that situation? 3 to 5 years from now, even if no money was coming in, can you imagine yourself having that passion? And if the answer is no, then don't do it. Don't do it. But if the answer is maybe, or a possible yes, or a definite yes, dude, you got nothing to lose. I mean, what's the point of living life just pondering and wondering, like, man, what would it be like to have my dream And if you're saying that every single day, and then those days start mounting up to 365 days and starts turning into years, and a year from now, you're just telling yourself, man, I wasted a whole year just wondering, what should I do? When you could have spent that time moving forward. You know, I told you guys about it before in my previous video, that success is a game of inches. That's what it's about. It's a game of inches. It's about crawling forward even when you don't want to crawl. Even when you feel like life has knocked you down and it feels like there's so many obstacles in your way. It feels like your family's against you, your friends are against you, your supervisor, your boss. It feels like the whole world is literally on your shoulders. Because it's hard, it's difficult, and it's painful. But like I said before, you were not created to suffer through it. You were created to overcome it and then tell about your journey. That's what it's about. So I don't know where you are in life right now, but what I'm telling you is you have to move forward from here, no matter what it takes. Greatness doesn't start tomorrow, it doesn't start next week, it doesn't start a year from now. It doesn't start when you feel like working. It starts now. That's when greatness starts, that's when success starts, that's when the new you, the real you, begins. So move forward, no matter what. I don't know what position you're in now, but start researching things. Start looking at things that people are doing and imagine yourself 3 to 5 years from now. If I was here, even if the money didn't come in, would I still love what I'm doing? And if the answer is yes, or a maybe, looks like you found your direction.